Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. So we have a full moon lunar eclipse and it is Cinco de Mayo and we are on the 555 portal. Are y'all ready? Are you feeling this shift? Because I am. It is amazing. I needed a day. I needed a day. I don't know if y'all really can, what did I just do? Really appreciate the, good morning. The level of freak out sometimes. Let me just make sure. Right? Okay. Y'all, as one of the most unscripted people you will ever encounter in life, and I mean that. I mean that. I live by spirit. And so when I sit down and do these readings, I really cannot express to you how I have zero idea. I mean, I meditate and it's just that simple. Sometimes they give me a heads up, sometimes they just like, sit your ass down. And I'm like, yes, yes, I can do that. And then, but for the accuracy of the information they give me, they put out, it floors me. The other day when we did the reading and I was using the tiles and we discerned the conifer firs in Finland and then the thing with the Ukraine and NATO, like it's a lot sometimes. It's a lot because they give me a lot of other insight and it's a lot. And it's everything I can do to like just be regular and be on some Dory, just keep swimming in life and just maintaining. This is not an easy thing. To whom much is given, much is required. And I say that most humbly. So be very careful what gifts you ask for. I know what I've asked for. So I just sit myself down, like, you know what? Yup, you right. You right. You right. But I'm just grateful that I am in the eyes of the divine, trustworthy. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just I don't have to move beyond that. But yeah, I don't fear man, but I'm like, damn, I can only imagine. I can only imagine what those who come across and preview and it's like, what? How the fuck could you know that? How did? Mm, I would say you need to get your spiritual levels up. Yeah, because I know I had to take a couple days because I definitely got the attention of some people I did not want to get the attention of. And I'm not doing anything wrong, but that doesn't mean people can't get their wires crossed. The level of scrutiny. This is all they keep coming up with. I know you're there. Like, it's that simple. Oh, Lord. Okay. But this is it. I get it from the top. So y'all can sit back and do what you want, try to figure it out, but it comes from the top. I'm very boring. Like I am. I'm regular. I do regular shit. I laugh, I cry, I meet people, I go to work. You know what I mean? I do all the things normal people do. It's unfortunate, you know, that you would want it to be so much more mysterious than what it is. It's just as simple as I drink coffee and no shit. That's all you can do, right? Life's good. But when it's that much that comes out, I have to give myself some time to just like reset, realign, let everybody go back to their corners. So I say thank you, Father. I say thank you, Holy Spirit of angels, ancestors, and guides. I do. I'm so grateful. What messages do you have on this full moon lunar eclipse? 555, wonderful portal. Yes, yes, yes. The gates are open. They're funny. I started hee hee like Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's funny because look at all these vowels, right? Oohs and ahs, right? Be happy, right? I feel like it's joyous. I really do. We have hope. Ooh, I just want to see what people be hoping on, cause hopey prophecies, right? Um, we might look into that, but we gonna look into what people God's hope for the self. Oh, thank you, Father. Okay, that's how we do that there. Aww, harmony, balance, right? Just know that you're gonna get a lot more cooperation than you have been. So saith, and I mean here, that King of Pentacles, right? The one who been, we've been picking up on, with this Taurus energy, right? Okay. I'm just saying they've been sat down, but they want to work with you. I want you to know that they do. They want to partner with you now. They like, hey, hey. They're like, we misjudged you. Yeah, because now they're experiencing imbalances and your period of stability. Like you made it to the portal. This is not that time. So just know that certain enemies may appear forward, to try to work with you because they've been testing you and you passed all the tests, and you know what I mean. All right, what do you got for us, Holy Spirit? Oh, 4 wands. Told you, portal, portal, portal. Look at that. Wow, that is awesome. Hold on. Because the Ten of Swords is like, it can't get any worse. It cannot get any worse. It's already done. It's concluded. You should know this. You should feel it. Wow. It's that dark high priestess. You've overcome this. Look, isn't that funny how that comes out? The Ten of Swords sit here, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, right? 10 wands, right? So those are those obstacles, challenges, burdens, and struggles, right? I tried to combine those two words, burdens and struggles. All right? See? Complete. You. Thank you. Thank you. The cards are just confirming what I was already picking up on. I saw this. See, look, and there are the 10 wands. See? You're done. So they might come towards you, right, in hopes. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. And then the sun's on the bottom. It's good times. It's amazing. You're going to see, like you're going to experience, you're going to feel the happiness, the joy, all of that. It now. This is, whew, you were being tested. But that's nothing surprising, right? Hmm. The devil used people, sweetie. They do all the time. We be tested, right? We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. And when you know that, even when you're dealing with the physical body, you have to know those are energies. We talk a lot about chakras and vortexes and all of these things, these portals. And so the human body is a housing unit, a conduit for energy. It contains the entire self, right? The individual. But these energies that we constantly, somebody got their demons exercised. I also see here that dark high priestess, she's finished. I wish nothing but the best on people. You know what I mean? I really do allow for universal law to deal with negativity. I don't need to. I know what's going to happen, and I genuinely mean it. I know. Like this deep seated, I just know. Like I drink all, I know stuff, right? Same principle. So I don't fall into the realm of retaliation. I tend to just look at people in the eyes, in their soul. I only need a quick glimpse to see what kind of beast you're dealing with. Quite literally, what kind of beast. If you're of the dark or if you're of the light. It's very simple. But a lot of you have been going through this process of learning discernment, and I mean that. Finding the light in what appears dark and finding the darkness in what appears light. That dichotomy, duality. You know what I mean? Understanding how free will plays out at any given time. I mean, I primarily drink water, but you know, it's just a cute little phrase I've seen through the years. A lot of attorneys have that signage, which I think is funny. But anyway, um, yeah, because you had faith, you had hope in Yah, right? You had hope in the divine, hope in yourself, right? We talk about Pandora's box, right? That was her box. Anybody else who opened that bitch, they got what they got, right? And even she opened it prematurely. Just saying, okay? So you get what you get. But it was all good in the end, right? At the end of the day, there was light at the end of the tunnel. Look at. Go! 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 Yes! Look! Come on. Hey, I know I got excited. Hey, Bubba, how are you? My handsome boy. He's so sweet. Okay, so look. So the hermit looks for the star. Our sun is a star. So regardless if you see it, the star, like cosmic or the light within, see, bam, found your happiness, found your joy, right? That balance, see, it's always about the light and the dark, the positive and the negative, the contrast, right? La, 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 la. No false lights here. True light, true source. That's wild. Hold on. What's that? Yeah, but that's not the same as you telling me it's charging. Excuse me. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's really, really cool. You wasn't supposed to make it to the day. I'm just telling you right now, you wasn't. Like, they was really trying because this was a big thing. This is like the shift of prosperity. This is abundance rolling in, like cosmic energy. Like, you see the chariot, the solar. Oh man, it's the shift in the north and the south nodes. They did not want that. Ooh, it all gets better. Look, right? Your manifestation juice is off the charts right now. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. See how she got the double wands? All right, you see the 666, right? It's the building blocks for creation. Protons, electrons, neutrons. When I say your manifestation is going to be off the chart, I mean that shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can get y'all a little slightly a better view about what's. Hold on. I want you to see these cards. This is cool. All because you maintained hope in yourself as an individual and what you could accomplish, excuse me, hope in the divine, right? This is cool. This is beautiful. Look, move from the darkness into the light like a lotus. That's exactly what you see, the elegant magic of your individual. See the eye, right, right. your individual self, not the id, not the ego. We've already passed all that, right? We done took care of business with that. But I will say, right? Move, right? The chariot moves to the strength card, right? You've already found the light. You've already found your strength, right? You've already overcome the ego. You're going to sail right through the strength card. And then look, see? You know what's funny? It's even better. Because, look, 7, and there's the hermit 9, right? But just understand, you are being fast-tracked. I don't... Look, heads up. Wow. Continue to do what you do, folks. Wow. This is incredible. It really is. Give me one for the collective. Thank you. Wolf. Emphasize a deep connection with your intuition and instincts. Exactly. And then look what's on the bottom. Cat. Let's follow the spirit animal and embark on a profound journey of self-discovery. Right. Primal. I feel like that's exactly what you had with the High Priestess sitting here, right? This was that period, that time for you to truly connect deep with your intuition and your intuitive abilities, your instincts, right? What do you do when things get rough? What do you do when you're under pressure? Turn to the divine? Do you turn to, retaliation? Like, what do? Do you use your ego or do you use spirit? And for those of you that I'm reading for, you did it. You use spirit opposed to the ego. Yeah, you got people mad though. But they on the other side. They can't come with you. Now they're stuck holding the bag of burdens that they tried to project onto you. This feels like whomever this dark high priestess is, right? This person, this is the one we had picked up on like a month or two ago. Someone was going to be found deceased in their home. That's what this is. They lost. You don't see any pentacles, right? And so um, when you do this sort of work on the eve of these portals and all that, the consequences are dire. This combination sitting on top of each other, it's done. Like, and see, I don't have any problem saying that, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many realms and dimensions. I mean, this is just one stop on a much grander plan. So, if you know, like I know, you're gonna be somebody guide next time you be in flash. Oh, this shit funny. And I want you to rejoice and celebrate, right? Because you and your counterpart, I don't care if you are worlds away, what do you call that, countries away, you've been mirroring each other. See how we have these 10 wands here, 10 wands here? See this energy? Right. So some of you, they've been fighting in spirit just as much as you have been. You cross this threshold together. No more not trusting your intuition and your instincts. hmm Every reason to celebrate. Everything is coming to light. Everything is being exposed. And I tell you, on a not personal to me, like in my life, because life's amazing. Um, but just in the like the disclosure, the like what we, oh my God, it's just deep. I'm just humbled, humbled. It's the best way of putting it. Mm. Somebody is afraid of you now. Take that how it applies, right? Spiritually speaking. So this person wants to apologize because they really tried it, but you showed up true. Mm, dang. You're being instructed to hold back from this person because they still got one in the tank. That might be for you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, Ray, I'm gonna tell you right now, stay away from him. It's bullshit, sweetheart. Use your discernment. I mean that shit. You already know better. It's because your cousin, the pastor, said what he said. Now she knows she lost who she has to kiss ass and butter up to. See what? Stay away from her. She gonna try it again. It's all part of this. I just saw, look, strength card, right? Like I said, this is the phase, right? This is wow. I haven't been reading like some people have been reading 20 plus years. That ain't me. Um, but to see this sort of acceleration, this is like being in a regular high school or regular school and they find out you gifted and you just be testing through. See, like literally just running through it, like you show a high aptitude. And so you might be young, but you've gone through a lot. Like your spiritual journey, like it's crazy. I don't even want to. I'm hearing that Buster Gangsta's Paradise. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize that I'm hearing Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise, but he integrated a psalm into it. Not a psalm, Lord's Prayer. I know you wouldn't. I'm just letting giving you that little heads up. You know, you're very loyal to the channel, to me, and I respect that. And so when I see something like that, yeah, just But yeah, see, it's the fast tracking, see, but it's better. I'm sorry for the interruption. I know what that is. Stop that. You missed. The sad part is, look, the same damn cards came around underneath. Since you were a child, that's crazy. Anyway, yep. That's so cool. So it's dope. It's dope. I mean, you really a lot of the negatives are over. See how we have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So those things have come to an end. Now it is time for the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So just know that this is the threshold that you get to step through. You and your person, whether you're with them now, it's not relevant. Okay, this energy is like imminent. You're gonna need a study buddy. No, I'm not kidding. For the next phase, see, you're going to need a study buddy. Oh, I just shuffled them out. Never mind. Hold on. There we go. Right. Right. It's taken a long time to wrap up all of this to get to this portal. It has. Um, 2003 was the last time this portal happened. Now, if you remember, 20 years ago, okay? Right. And then, no, is that it? 555's a straight up. So think about this, right? We're see how it's 21, right? It was 20 years ago that we cycled through this portal. Now, life was a lot of changes took place. Like, I'm not going to go into my own experience, but I do remember it very well. Um, and there were rapid changes that took place that year. And so, for the positive, for my own benefit and blessing, some of it was very climactic, okay? And others of it was like, so just be mindful. Think about it. You're much wiser, more experienced now. Some of you um, who are rather young, you might have. I don't even want to get into that. That's so funny. But yeah, so as we cross this threshold, right, we enter in to that 21st cycle, right? It's brand new. It's wholly different. We've closed out that, but they're massive, but they're positive changes coming with this one. Good morning, everybody. Wow, this is really neat. Yeah, see? You know, I'll say this. For some of you, you're going to recognize, and it's going to be so much easier for you to repurpose, direct, control your energies better than ever. You're going to know exactly what direction you need to head into, what to take on, what to let go of. This is a wholly different level of operation for you as individuals. You already know you can do it all by yourself. And so that was part of this cycle, learning all of these things, your true independence, right? And your interdependence with spirit. That's a different thing because you don't see any pinnacles. So this cycle had nothing to do with people, it had everything to do with this right here. Emphasize a deep connection with your intuition and instincts. You listen, like I said, AP class. AP class. Think about them smart young people who end up in college at 14, 15. They're in there with monsters. Even though they don't seem like they're that much more mature, they have that much more experience. As a young person who's been fast tracked, you didn't do a lot of socializing. You weren't even interested in those sorts of things. You wanted to study, you wanted to read, you wanted this, da 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 da. You didn't really focus on people. But now you're surrounded, you're deep in the swamp, if you will, by all of these animals. Now you got to figure your way through. Now it's just not book smarts. Now you got to use that other shit. Now you got to tap into the emotional maturity. That's what this is. But now you get a study buddy. That's what I mean. You can be a genius and still be like, "Oh, that's a little bit of a that's new. Would you like to talk about it?" Study buddy. You're both competent. This is cool. All right. Yeah. This person is equally as intelligent as you. That's all I'm gonna say. This is the King and Queen of Swords energy. Wow. But see, that's really neat. Now look, King of Swords, Queen of Cups. Highly intuitive, right? Highly sensitive. But now you have knowledge. Look, now they've met and balanced. You've gone through the gauntlet, joy, justice, anger, sorrow. Look at right. The dichotomy. Whew, whew. I'm excited. See, you know exactly what it takes. You know how to beat out the competition, right? You know how to persevere regardless of who's watching. Because then look, you do see what's missing between the two, right? The Five of Wands, right? They couldn't go with you. Just like whoever your study buddy is that's coming in, they couldn't bring people with them either. Graduation is a solo day. It's a bunch of other students, but they call your name by themselves, right? It ain't like cause the entire graduating class of 2023 stand up right now. Okay, congratulations, y'all can leave. No, they roll call you, right? Individual, acknowledging what you've accomplished. That's what this is. That's where we at right now. Congratulations. Look, as I out of here, Spirit, I love you. Look, there's a six, right? We just spoke about the five. Look, and there's the Five of Cups, right? Man, perseverance, perseverance, perseverance. Yes, look at that. Four of Wands, Six of Wands. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Told you. You've been studying by yourself. Now you get a study buddy. I'm excited for you. See? I'm trying to, like, if I could give you any heads up to what's coming, reflect the last time we had a 555 portal. That's the best I can give you. Some of you were children, okay? Some of you went through divorce. Your parents went through divorces. You lost family members. You got shuffled around. Like, it just remember the fifth of, like, don't. Okay? Hey, I'm not talking. Come here. Come here, my handsome. I always indulge you, boy. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Is that all you wanted? You wanted a little stroke, a little pet. Here you go. Go ahead. Hi. I mean, if you were a genuine lap cat, you could come up here, but you're not. You're really not. He's like, I'm too big for that. Tell that to every Great Dane that thinks they're a lap dog. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all might have even noticed that your connectivity to actual animals, stop, get down, has increased. Like you find yourself and animals gravitating more towards you, very instinctual, very knowing, if you will. Like literally having conversations with their people on behalf. Like it's weird, but yeah, it's pretty neat. Love questions are 2222, and you can use PayPal or Cash App. Okay, that's how that goes. It's going to be a very nurturing time. Yeah. Some of you, when you were, I want to say fairly young, I feel like your mother might have shifted away to pursue something. There's going to be a parallel and a lot of forgiveness, is what I want to tell you about that. Okay? Maybe in this last 20-year spin, you've actually been living the same, uh, it's almost like the same life Like you almost had to walk them out in their shoes in order to understand them, because there was some harsh judgment, and I don't think that was your place. You can feel how you feel, but judgment's not your department. Yeah, you had to learn some shit. Unfortunately, that might have actually meant you living the same choices. You owe, it's an apology, the energy of an apology, so you can move forward. Has everything to do with your mother leaving. I don't know who that's for, but she did. She did. She left to pursue something or another, and and you felt some type of way, and then you fucked around and did the same thing. You did. You did the exact same thing. It takes courage. It takes a lot of courage to live in your truth. It's all right. Yeah. Some of you had to become mothers yourselves, in order to know. You had to experience that energy. That's also called a generational curse. All right, just, but I feel like you're breaking those. See, sun card, sun card. Yeah, you thought you knew this person. You thought you know. No, it was a you needed clarity, big time. See things from a different perspective. You've done that. I don't know why they want to point that out to someone, but it is what it is, and I'm grateful to give you that message, and grateful to stay out of politics today. Thank you. That shit freaked me out. I don't even know what. It did. I was like, oh my god. All right, Four of Wands, please. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands, or the Four of Wands. All right, let's see. So I also feel like with this new energy coming in, right, this portal, there are repressed memories that you have blocked that are coming up. But I also feel like there are certain things from your childhood you have successfully overcome. Yeah, very much so. Strong victory over that. Like, you did it. You overcame the adversities of your upbringing. That's beautiful. And as I say that, I flip, I see the Page of Pentacles. So, yes, that has more to do with you overcoming childhood adversities than anything. Like I said, some of you, 2003, you was a kid, like you was a young buck. Some of us was young, but not that way. Okay, good. Thank you, because I'm like, that came from left field. Choose love. Choose love. A lot of times I had to get there. I did, not with my mom, but with people and different people in my life. Um, to choose to see their humanity. To, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big deal. They're people, and they do their best for the most part, and then the ones that don't, that becomes apparent. You know what I mean? Like, I taught my own children never to put anyone on a pedestal. Not me, not anyone. No one deserves that, because when you fall, it is a terrible fall, but it's a terrible fall for the child. When they finally see, but you have to see their innocence, their purity, their naivety. It works in both. We're all eternal children in the eyes of the divine, and the best thing we can do is truly see that. See the spirit within, see the innocence, the child within. It facilitates healing in ways we get to reclaim our power. We can be the leaders that we want. Some of us, it was father issues. I see that here. That's a lot of paternal energy. But either way, the healing, you've done that. That's beautiful. All I can say now is nurture the seeds within, those connections to family. There looks like there was a grandmother here that was very influential to someone, maybe a couple uncles. You know what I mean? You've nurtured those connections. They did the best, but we all have our hangups. You know what I mean? We all start out as seeds and we grow. Some are nurtured, some are not. You know? So it is, that's really nice energy though. I feel like that was huge, overcoming that. Especially if it was a loss. Ooh. Alright. Ten of Swords, please. And it comes out. No, for real. Lord. Ten of Swords. Yeah. It was really bad. So I'm gonna say double, like, what, oh my gosh. All I can say is energetically, I'm giving you a hug because I know what that feels like. The double ten of swords, Jesus. I would recommend writing it down or doing a voice memo or something like that, or just a recording. And that way you can speak freely and you can just share it with her when you're ready. You have to know some people are very combative, right? Some people don't want to, like, I did the best I could, and that's not it. Like, and because they have healing they need to do. That saying, hurt people, that's a real thing. It's a very real thing. And so everyone wants their feelings honored. Like, this is why I like, talk to people, talk to your family, talk to your loved ones, ask them just random questions about self and how it was way back when, so you can get a better idea of people's struggles. You know what I mean? Like, the world was a fucking different place, y'all. We are more sensitive now than we've ever been. But some of you, it's really neat because you really have been tasked to be that one to close out these cycles, to put down these burdens for the family as a whole, to clear up these generational traumas, to pop this fucking nasty bubble. Anybody else, when they was younger, used to find these things, and like they grandparents, or somebody so kid, you be like, oh, what's that? And there be all these fucking needles in there, and you like, ow, right? I've done that a few times as a kid. Why they make them look like that? I'm like, it looked like an apple. I don't know. It looks like a kid, like a toy. That shit was funny though. Yeah, you're the one set. It's like, it's a different sort of tower, right? If it's not right, it must be rebuilt. Structural integrity matters. And so this is where you've been. You've been doing all this work and all this healing and nurturing and healing these generational traumas. Ooh, and you got to experience it all for your family to clear this debt. And that's a lot. That's a very heavy burden. Right. It's all right. We listen. Soul tribe, soul tribe. That's the goal, because you have it within you. You see what I mean? Like, handpicked to be that mover, that shaker. It's this time, because look, if you're chosen out of your entire lineage to be in this divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy, right? That's what it is. You have to clear it out, because the legacy matters. It does, for the sake of it all, to stop the PTSD, to stop the perpetual cycles of giving away personal power and this aimless sort of energy within the generation. No more of that. You're the siren. You're the wake up call. That was the point. Uh-oh. I'm like, wait, I like my order. Dope. That's a lot. High priestess, please. Right. That is really cool. That is really cool. That's really neat. See, normally you look at the four cups like that and you're like, oh, but no, it's like this deep inner knowing that the path, right? With the Five of Pentacles, the poverty, right? This sense of what's missing, of this healing, of this emotional loss, of, oh my gosh, of the way things have been handed to you have just not been right. That you're the one, that you were hand chosen, hand picked by the divine to do this because they've given so much. Wow. look, look, look how that shit just came out. You see the Four of Cups, High Priestess, Five of Pentacles, right? High Priestess comes out, Three of Cups. Like, wow. To end these partnerships, seriously, right? This collaboration that has happened, this commingling with these dark energies. I also see, there's some other shit people doing today, but we're going to leave that alone. Some of you, your families have been deeply tied to demonic forces. I'm not here to judge you. It is what it is. I got the shit in my family too. Don't get it twisted. I know who y'all are. That's why we don't vibe. It's just that simple. I'd be like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Because I see hell in your eyes. I do. And flames like, and the things people turn blind eyes to, that lets me know that you is full of the devil. What? Right. To remove yourselves from this. Like literally. People have partnered, tied themselves and your lineages to these negative energies. You didn't want that. And it's so funny that out of all of these people, these empty vessels in your lineage, because you see them, see them three cups, they empty like shit. See, right? They've been commingling and doing all this shit for all this time, and here you come, right? The right combination of love and light and sugar and spice and intuition and ability, and you, right, come full to the brim, chosen to do this for your lineage. You are the hope. One individual set to do all this work in your lineages. Isn't that amazing? There you go. There you go. Hey y'all, how y'all doing this morning? This energy feels amazing. the sun, the sun's out. It's been such a weird week weather-wise. It's gonna be 70 today. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Okay, do you want me to open this window for you so you can get some air or something? But uh, hmm, hi. He's a ridiculous flirt. Y'all don't understand. He knows how to purr at a certain frequency. They all do that make you like look at them like you can't help it. Especially for women, like where they purr in the same frequency that babies cry at. It's not right. It's it's an illusion. It's not right. It's manipulation. Oh, oh. To be emotionally manipulated by a freaking cat. That's not cool. Hey, get off the camera. Stop. Yeah, I know how to get you. You better move. Move on. All right, let's get back to this. But you say chosen by one. Oh man, they was really trying. Like they was really trying to commingle these energies because like I be talking about how prophecies are still a thing, you know, shit be foretold and you know people be involved in these cults and shit. They be like they be that one dark seer be like, oh, in your family 9 generations and be that sort of shit. So they knew, so they was trying everything they could to corrupt it, but it didn't work. You came full because it's energy, it's spirit. That you know, this shit just houses it. See, you something wholly different, long awaited. Oh, this shit funny. This is really neat though. But you earned it. I want you to know that you earned this shit. Like your family in particular, your community, like your neighborhood. Like these motherfuckers have tried, and I mean, that's the double ten of swords, the ten of swords, to take you, remove you, hurt you, harm you, maim you, and you still here like, hi, like a fucking mirror cat. You just pop up. Oh my gosh, what's them? It's like anybody ever see that Quentin Tarantino movie Death Proof? And then it's got the other one with the chicks, like it's like a side and B side sort of movie. Um, but it's like the Australian chick, the stunt driver, or the stunt double, whatever she was, and she would just pop up like you like she's like bones real flexible, just nothing ever happened, just like thrown from a moving car, pop up like a mirror cat. Hi, like that sort of energy. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. This is funny. Oh, wow. Yo, they tried to really put you in isolation, like in your head. Like, wow. Tried to keep you in the Five of Swords, like keep you from moving forward, from you learning these lessons, the perpetual cycle. And it just, see, this is the thing. I love this energy, right? Because space is a very dark fucking place, right? But it's full of stars. Everywhere you look, there's light, right? If you choose to see it. They really try to put you in your head. But you commune with spirit, right? Like all that did was help you to literally connect deeper to nature, to your guides, your ancestors, to the divine, to the other realms, other interdimensional being. Like, are you fucking serious? I'm sorry. This shit's funny. Look, they thought you was like emotionally withdrawal, but really you was really comfortable in this energy, right? Really focused. You found a lot of success, quite literally, by not having to have all these people in your energy, having to share your emotions. That is wild. They tried to cage your spirit. They really did. They tried to, because this is in reverse. Um, they were trying to bind you to this, and they couldn't. That's what the Three of Cups, all that mixing with this High Priestess and the magic. And no, 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 no. I feel like they did this before. For that to jump out like that, because this isn't just, this is cycle after cycle, lifetime after lifetime. Six cups, right? You cleared all your past life karma on top of that, not just childhood wounding, past life, because some of it, like, y'all know your family, your lineages, and there's nothing in there that you have come across that would be like, this don't make no sense. It's you, it's what you came in karmically. Check your 12th house. You want to see? Look at your 12th house, see what's in there, and I tell you how you're getting all your fucking karma. And I'm probably, there's a conjunction in there with Saturn. Anyway, yeah, I feel like, Tim, don't worry about if you ain't seen that movie, because if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan, it's just that, like, mm, it's like people who read John Grisham books. They've read all John Grisham books. So if you're a Tarantino fan, you're probably seen all the Tarantino movies. Oh, it was like Grindhouse play. It was like I don't know. I got that movie years and years and years ago, before things are the way they have become. Yeah, but you've actually found success in this emotional solitude. They thought they were putting you through it, watching you be on your alone time, but really, you were quite comfortable. World, Ace of Pentacles. See, brand new start. Like I said, this is wholly different. 20-year cycle close complete. 555, brand new everything. You're fancy now. You're fancy now. Hair done, nails done, everything. Yeah. It really tried to hurt you. Look, Ace of Swords. You're fancy now. You're fancy now. You don't, do you not see that? The double Ten of Swords? Of course. Of course. This is why they was trying to kill your ass before this portal. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. So the mother thing is very big. I want you to know that. Like, oh my god, you poor baby. That is a lot of water. But Tim, you got a lot of gifts, bruh. That much water? Really? No. Wow. So you literally are here to fix this shit. Like, you literally are here to fix it, to clear your own debt. Mm. For the whole family. That is wild. And you are fucking acutely aware of it. That's the crazy part. I couldn't have imagined that. That's a lot of pressure. Mm. Mm. Now they're showing me pie. So I feel like this is a perpetual role for you. You are your family's patriarch. Interesting. That's a lot. See what I mean? How in the 12th house is ruled by Pisces. See, that's the biggie. If you can repair, not even if, when you are able, you know what I mean, to repair that, it's going to correct so much through your lineage. I mean that, like, there's going to be an immediate sort of like supernova sort of effect that goes through the various frequencies. That's a biggie. That's really neat, though. It's really, really neat. All right, Ten of Wands. They were not successful at putting them birds on you. Cause look, you was like, oh, that old chestnuts. Ah, you saw it coming, right? You've already been through this. Like I said, like it's something about this 20-year cycle. Like if you did this shit before, right? You took on everybody's shit, all their burdens, all their energies, all their responsibilities. I can do it. Oh, I can be your hero, baby. Oh my God, what year did that song come out? And you take my breath away. Enrique. What year? Release date September 3rd, 2001. Isn't that interesting? Right. See, back then you was on some "Let me be your hero." Now you like, nah, I'm good. I got nothing to prove. That's also right. Six of Wands. Putting on a show. Taking the lead, front and center. Look at me, I could do it. Like something to prove. You have nothing to prove. You like fuck all that. They were not successful at putting you through this again because you had already learned the vital lessons of what that looks like and how you set yourself up for a great fall. You was like, I will not be Humpty Dumpty the fuck again. No, no, no. That's his father. No, remember there's Hispanic dynamic family of the singing. Oh my God! Now I'm getting Gloria Estefan. As soon as you said '90s, come on, yeah, do that conga. Okay, so we got Miami, Cuba, something like that. Who got Cubano roots? Cause right, that's a lot of Latin America. Make you dance though. That's good. You should feel proud of yourself for not falling for that shit again. Nothing to prove. That is awesome. They were not able to put them to get you to take on the burdens and the woes and the responsibilities of the world, right? Because see, there's a difference. Maybe back then, right? You was still in that empress sort of energy, like I can love, I can nurture, but in a very real way, being the provider, the care, like all of the financial back, all of these things for everybody, and it got you nowhere but this, right? Some of you were like when you was a kid, right? From the moment you left your mama and papa's place, right? All of a sudden it was like nightmares, right? It like these motherfuckers trying to keep like exactly everywhere you went, right, 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 right. In this journey of love and nurture, right? Learning uh, what to hold on to, what to hold back for, right? The first part of your awakening, right? The first part of you learning what not to accept. Like, nah, I need some space, some boundaries, right? Like I said, it came full circle, right? They've been waiting. It's been a long time coming. This portal. Look at that shit right there. Okay. Can I just put one? Thank you. All right. Now you know. Now look at him. Like you strike when the iron's hot. And look how the meat stacked up. Like nah, I only cook what I need. I only do for me. Like you had to learn that because people were like using and abusing you. That doesn't mean you're not caring, compassionate, and generous. No, it just means you don't take on people responsibilities and not the fuck yours. Period. Point blank. Ooh, you was in the land of enchantment. Oh, I've got some friends out there now. And it's so funny. I told them, right? Because anyway, sidebar. They're from, not from, but they were here in my city for a while, work wise, da 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 da. And I encouraged them to take a road trip, right? Because why not? If you can remote work, enjoy it while the strike while the iron's hot, right? And they did that. And when they told me where they were going, as soon as they said New Mexico, I was like, oh my God, you're going to fall in love with it. And now they've moved there. Like, you just got to know your people. You just got to know your people and their vibe. Because your vibe attracts your what? Your tribe. But I am surprised by all the missing persons reports that come out of there, especially pertaining to children, but we won't get into that. Florida, hey, there you go. I'm like, it's getting all that, the Miami sound machine. Come on, everybody there, do that conga. All right, lovers. Wow. So, lovers, Nine of Wands pops out, but it jumps on top of the World card, right? Closing out those old cycles, right? Uh, that's the wounded warrior, the soldier, right? Giving it all she's got. That's also knowing when to walk away. Get on, scram. That, what deserves that 10th wand, right? What requires your attention? What's worth fighting for? What's worth standing for? All of those things, right? But understanding your free will in the matter. Ding, 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 right? Wheel of Fortune full, right? They've been waiting on you. That's why people be like, divine timing. Right. It's important. But it's you. You are the deciding factor in divine timing. I don't think people really realize that. Like, yeah, you're waiting on the divine, but you got to learn what you got to learn. You think you ready. You need to reformulate your prayers. Right. See? Wow. See? Tim, you an alien. And I mean that respectfully. You said Roswell. Oh. Do you hear the hum where you've lived? I keep hearing about the hum out there, like the earth kind of vibrate between like midnight and 3 a.m. This energy's coming in very fast. Very Jupiterian. Matter of fact, isn't Jupiter doing something fun right now? Hold on. I don't think this is the one for this. I want my other calendar back because it was better. But they didn't have it. I need you to move. Oh, I get it. That's crazy. That is the fastest sort of shift. Tomorrow, Saturday, right? The moon shifts into Sagittarius. That's a very fast. Oh, y'all really, really funny. This whole month is fortuitous, okay? It really, really is. I don't even want to get into it, but I see it. I see it. I see it. Oh, that's really neat. Because I read astrology different. Hey, I've spent a lot of time in South Carolina through the course of my life. Yeah, the universe is conspiring. Yeah, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it like starting now. That's the best because I can't give it away. I see that if I say too much, I don't want to create drama. I already see, you know what I mean? I already know what they're gonna try to do, what they've been doing, but you're unstoppable. I just want you to know that. Even if I did slip up, and it wouldn't matter. You are unstoppable because you actually have your faith in the right place. Let me see. No, that was funny. Okay. This is beautiful. It really is. sweeping changes. See, starting now. Do you understand what I mean? Like right now. And anyway, I be getting astrology shit, but I just can't. I just can't. Yeah, right. That is being pushed out the way. It's a lot of jealousy, but whatever. Whatever. We don't give a shit about none of that, do we? That King of Pentacles, right? All right, sir. Since you wanna, I know your ass is crying, so you wanna say sorry, but you can't. No. Good. Karma kicking that ass. Hold on. What time is it? All right, here you go. Exactly. We know what your future holds. That's ridiculous. You and your little cult. This person, whoever this is how you gonna know. This King of Pentacles, doesn't matter, male or female, doesn't matter. It's Taurus energy, right? This person is in a world of hurt right now. They're crying. Like, they're really bothered. I don't think they've ever been quite this bothered. They're afraid also, right? They're like running scared is what I'm getting. This person wants to come towards you because I feel like they need your assistance. Like the Page of Cups is a very codependent energy, right? Um, right. Because I feel like they're in deep water for what they've attempted to do. You know, like there's a lot of mental energy being exerted. And them trying to come for you, I feel like they sabotage themselves. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Magician, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands. Exactly. The energy they sent out went right back to them. I told you, I know who this person is, right? Fuck out of here. Yep. This is the person that's been spying and watching and all over tarot land, coming for the, the collective body of light workers. It's all right. It's all right. Now, light workers, you have elevated, you have graduated, you are on to your next phase. Meanwhile, these people are in their own personal hell, and you are being advised to leave them there and allow the avenging angel energy to sweep through and balance this sheet. You keep the block up in your energy, right? That you have. Continue to focus on your healing, right? And this beautiful energy coming in, the energy of the sun. And see how we have 9 and now we have a 10 sword. That's what's coming for them. What they put out is now what they're receiving. It's all about that energy. And I told you it's an avenging angel energy. See? Look, Archangel Michael right there. That's who's, right. That's who's protecting you, and that's who's doling out this ass whooping to this whole community. Look, for lying, cheating, stealing, trying to set you up and sabotage, all that shit, all of them, whole bunch of them. Sweeping changes. They was told to chill. They was been told to make nice. They chose to use their free will in a way in which would bring you to an ending. No problem. No problem. Yep. A whole bunch of them. Hold on. Oh, wow. See? Right on. Under surveillance. See? I felt it, Paige. Yeah. Right. It's that monitoring energy. Right. Somebody. I'm sorry, that has nothing to do with this. This is something else. People should just mind their business. That's the problem when people eavesdrop and spy and shit. They only getting half of it, so they have no comprehension of what it is they're picking up on. So it's very confusing to them. That's why you should mind your fucking business. You know, ear hustling is illegal. That's called an invasion of privacy, which I have a right to. If you use your free will in such a way, cameras will be played back to extricate the situation. See, it will be taken to legal precedent. It's a reason why I'm saying that. And any ears and earshot need to understand that. Don't spy on me. I will always know. I can feel your energy. And not to mention, I can fucking hear. Look at that. Look. That's a vibrational match right there. The divine is going to use someone to keep your attention off of your past anyway in the near future. That's pretty neat. Yeah. This energy is going to be really intense between the two of you, but it's good. It's not the butterflies. I want to tell you that right now. Um, this King of Pentacles could have a nervous breakdown. I'm not even joking. Wow. Anyway, they think it's something that you've done. No, it's what they've done. Like, literally, it's what they've done. It's the chickens coming home to roost. It's like they wanted to put someone in an energy where they needed them. And that didn't happen. Someone's independent and self sufficient, capable of creating what it is they need. They have that very big doer energy. It's like someone kept trying to do things to energetically disturb, and not to mention like cursing, hexing, what verbally just saying things about you in your direction that, it's just spell work, simply. But that didn't. It's like you saw that, like they were trying to pull you out of your environment, out of your character. Interesting. It's like they wanted you to focus on them, but there is someone who is your match. And it's funny because this energy is, they're very much the same, but your nature is going to be so alluring to this person that it's like they're in the, it's just a draw. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They want to draw. They're drawing. And it's the masculine to this feminine. It's like a moth to a flame, quite literally. Ooh, your mysterious nature. Yeah, I can't. I went out of it because like I keep seeing the work that they did was supposed to put you to some sort of end, which I see here. It's all going back to them. This person's going to end up perishing. Oh Lord. It's a very difficult degree, I'll tell you that. that makes sense in the finality I was kind of picking up on. Like this is why the connection with your mom is really really big, because that sends a lot of ricochet. And if you are at 29 degrees, then yeah, that's probably pretty spot on there, bruh. Yeah, like they're this person, right? This King of Pentacles, the devil's coming to collect. I'm just saying. Yeah. See? Death is imminent for this King of Pentacles. I keep sensing it. And everybody in a community, this whole cult, I hope they don't drink some Kool-Aid. It's not funny. It's not. It's not. It's not. You gonna see though. Yeah. No, they might take something. They really might take something. They might find, look, this gonna come out in the news maybe about this cult. Yeah. And maybe dealing with children too. I said it's gonna make the news, what they've been doing. Now I know they had that situation the other day that came, maybe not the other day, maybe 2 weeks now, about the wasn't Uber, it was like DoorDash driver or somebody like that who was doing food delivery, and their last drop off, like they found, it was horrific. It was down in Florida. It was really horrific. Body parts, and like the police officer said it looked demonic. Like what they came upon, what they found. So there's gonna be a lot more of that being exposed. Okay, just heads up, y'all. Yeah, but I mean, it's all of this. It's time. It really is time for their treachery to be exposed. And these people come out their house, and they seem like they're on the up and up, but they really not. These people make conscious choices, ugh, to do things to the bambinos, to the people in their community, people they find light in. Remember, all right. So if you have not seen Doctor Sleep, I'm gonna need you to watch Doctor Sleep. Um, it is the part two to The Shining. If you it shows you these cults that scour the country, and they look for people who have that shine, that have that light. They literally look for them, and they harvest their energy. And it's very cannibalistic in how it's done. And so just here, pay attention. Pay attention. Ugh, right. Yeah. See, a lot of exposure coming. Yeah. See, all the things these negative and evil forces do in the dark, it's coming out. Like it has to. It has to. Because we're about to purge the earth of all these motherfuckers, and I mean that shit. It is such a vile feeling. And everybody that work with them, y'all gotta go. You gotta go. My brother Jesus already done told me. You think people don't see? We see. We definitely see. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone, because I was getting ready to step up on the pulpit. I really was. I felt it coming. I felt it coming. But just know, for those of you who have endured the most, right? This portal that we are, it's beautiful. You should feel better. You should feel renewed. You should feel like you have a clean spirit within you right now, right? You should have woken up feeling like a brand new individual, okay? So I'm very happy and proud of the collective, in a very godmotherly auntie sort of way, for those of you who've been doing your work, and you're about to reap the benefits and rewards of your diligence and dedication and your faithfulness to the divine. So just, okay, enjoy. Be safe out there. You know, new levels, new devils, but enjoy your victory lap. Bye.